The most such thing is how to heal heartbreak. Now, something I can tell you right now is no one can heal a heartbreak. That's why there is no medicine. We just have supplements of anxiety and all that. But in reality, today I want us to talk about how to cope with heartbreak. Cope. Because you have to cope, you have to give your heart time to detach. Are we together from the memories and the sacrifice and the times that you share together? This is how you will cope. 1. If you are a loner, stop being a loner. Find someone who can stay with you and walk with you, and a person who knows what you are going through. No man is an island. Number 2, if you are an idler, find something to do. Find a book, a place, mostly find something engaging, something social. You can find a book reading group, you can find a fellowship, you can find a gym, you can find a team that hikes, or somewhere, something that can distract you. Okay? At night, make sure you don't live alone. For the first 3 to 6 months, find a friend. Find a relative who can live with you, or you can go back home until you heal. Are we together? And last but not the least, find a goal, a dream, something that you will always wake up to do or sleep doing. Because you will find even the people who are successful, most of them, they were healing heartbreak. And then they found themselves, they are successful from something they started to do. So find something to do, purpose, that you will always wake up to do and sleep. Technology. You know, technology is good because most of us are dating because we found our partners through our phones. they agreed to be ours through our phones. But in reality, have you ever realized that in a relationship setup, in a marriage setup where we are living together, that phone is a destructive, is a devil's agent? Can I call it like that? Because some of people feel avoided, not needed. Why? Because most of us are usually on our phones, either working, bringing work back home, or socializing with people who are not in the room. So you leave the people who are inside the room feeling left out, not needed, like they are just roommates. They are just there for people to know you have someone. Are we together? Because you're busy socializing with people outside there. But have you ever asked yourself, what about those people who are in the room? What will happen to them? And it's a high time we understand how to use technologies. When we are with our loved ones, they are our loved ones. Can we stop substituting our loved ones with our tech? As much as they're important and expensive, let's find a balance. What do you understand with the term for better, for worse? Because most of us understand that term as in terminologies of economy, like money-wise. Okay, like when you have money or when you are not. That comes when it is poor and rich. For better, for worse, that means in sad moment and in happy moment. When the rain drops and when the sun shines. When I cheat and when I don't cheat. For better, for worse. When it is in your worst stage, there is where you are supposed to sit with that person. Some of us, we think it is only when I have an accident that you will be with me. Let me tell you something, even when I fall. The Bible says a righteous man falls 70 times, 7 times. Oh, that is forgiving. 7 times, 7, or something to do with that. For better, for worse, that means you are worse. That worse that you fear, the fear that you have for them cheating, for them leaving, you will still love them. You will still be there for them. For the worse, when they cannot give you, that kid, you cannot add a family member, you will still be with them. The problem is we are glorifying money to a level that it is entering in every example. And you hear someone saying, I stayed with you when you didn't have money. That is for the worst. No. It is even when I have done to you something that is unforgivable. You have to stay there because you chose me. And with that mentality, you will see less relationship will break up, because a lot of people will understand the worst that I signed up for. It is like this. For better, it doesn't mean we have money. For better, it is on peace. We have unity. We can eat. Are we together? So let us not glorify money to be the weighing scale of our relationship vows. I might be the weird one here, but I don't believe in what people say, sunsets, watching the sunsets together. We go to vacation and sit just to the beach and watch the sun go down. Is that nonsense? For me, that is nonsense. But in reality, I have come to realize there are things that amuse some people. There are things that are nonsense to some people. But what happens when you find someone who believes in these things? There are men who believe in them. There are women who believe in them. And there are both of them that don't believe in them. But in reality, it is high time we come to accommodate some people. There's time that you need that just to sit down and appreciate the day has gone down. Okay, because we are overworking. You work to levels that you're going home at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., getting out of the house 4 a.m., 6 a.m. And there are those moments in relationship that spark a lot of emotions. Like come in the early in the morning. If you have a garden, sit down and discuss with your person how your day was, how your dreams are, how your visions are going as the sun goes down. Okay, if you don't have a garden, you have a balcony. If you don't have a balcony, there is a place in your area that you can go and sit. Every area has a bare land that someone did not build, is just waiting for someone. Unconstructed buildings are still there. Go and have that moment as the sun goes down, as you understanding. Those small things are the things that we are forgetting in relationship. Mostly when the sun goes down, when the sun is coming up, everybody is busy going somewhere. When the sun goes down, can you drive? Even if it is 1 hour, you will get out of your office, go and have that moment with your person. I don't know if you have ever found yourself in a situation where you are seated with a lady and she always compliment the man and says, my man, my man, my man. And it is nice to own someone. But in reality, do you know this song that every lady sing of my man, my man, my man? It is not logical, because from a man's side, I will tell you something that will save your relationship. Your man is your man when you are with them. There is another lady somewhere who is calling your man their man. Because the nature of a man loves a lot of things. A man can love a BMW today and tomorrow wake up wanting a Mercedes. And when they get the Mercedes, they will be done with the Mercedes and they will want a Jeep and etc. So maybe the time that they got you were the Jeep. Then later they were interested with a Range Rover. They don't sell the Jeep. It becomes a collection. Are we together? When it becomes a collection, so the car will always say, I have an owner. But maybe he has another home that he parks the Range Rover. So the songs of singing my man, my man, my man gives you an expectation in your heart that you are the only one. But in reality, do you know, if you sit down with your man will tell you the truth. I'm polygamous and I have other people. It's just that I am unable to tell you because you will judge me. Reach a place that your man can be open to you and tell you, you know what, baby, I love you, but there is a reason why I have someone else, without the reason of she got pregnant for me. No, they were interested with them. So your man is another man's man. Do you know that fulfillment comes from those little things, those small things you do in a relationship? Most of us have the wrong idea that you have to do extraordinary things to keep the one that you love or to show appreciation to the one you love. It's nice, but not always. There is someone that you can just move by just a good morning. text. There is someone who you can just show love by maybe opening their door or pulling their chair. There are those small things that makes relationship blossom, and that's why you understand. You see, you can buy someone a house, a car, good clothes, good food, and later they leave you for someone who doesn't even have ever bought them credit airtime. Are we together? Why? Because they didn't want all that. Okay, they wanted, but they needed something else. Maybe the attention, the checkups. Those are the things, the little things that bring fulfillment. Fulfillment doesn't come from doing big abundance, huge things. No. Fulfillment comes from those two little things that I told you the other day. A relationship is for babies. There's something that can move your person but cannot move you, but to them it is justified. So you don't have to look for the logic part of it. You just have to do them because they bring fulfillment from it. They say a happy wife is a happy home. So you find that maybe your wife, the things that your wife loves are things that you expect them to be loved by teenagers, but that is what makes her happy. That is where fulfillment comes. So that is what you are supposed to do. So you find that whatever you do that is big, they don't appreciate it. They don't even give you that appreciation, that thanksgiving heart, like when you do small things. Look at what fulfills your partner and do it every day. They usually praise women instincts, but do you know everybody has instincts? There's a moment that you would feel like you are being cheated on, and then that day is the day that your partner comes and their clothes look messy, but they tell you they are tired, and you're like, you work in an office that is so blessed, like has a lot of peace. How did your clothes look like you are fighting or something? Your makeup, you usually come when your makeup is on point. Today, even your lipstick is on another side. You usually come smelling sweat. Today, you smell like you have showered. And you had the instinct, you had a thing that is telling you there is something that is happening. As much as you don't have details, evidence usually come. And sometimes in relationship, you need to embrace those moments. Someone could have just cheated on you, and they bring diseases to you, and you ignore. Later, you get sick. And maybe if you could have given them the talk, they could have confessed what they did, and you take precautions and know where to start from there. But look at us now. We usually think like we are too much sensitive, you are too much overthinking. You are not overthinking. You have a life. As much as you are in a relationship, you have a life to preserve. Are we together? There is a time you would feel like your partner is angry, and you ignore it and you pressure them, and then they become violent or abusive. You remain with that memory for life, and it is something that was telling you, let them calm down. So we need to reach a place that we have to respect even in our instincts. Those things don't lie. If there is something I have learned, is that there is power in music. Music has power. Sometimes it's good to learn how to dance as a couple. Yes, I'm telling you, yes, you are listening to me. Learn how to dance. Learn how to hold your person. Waste some time. Have you ever realized when a good music comes and you two don't know how to dance? You're like, okay, this song is going away. It's flying. That is direct translation. But anyway, you're understanding. Don't let the music flow like that. You need to stand up, hold your person, enjoy the music. Why? Because that brings oneness. They bring that closeness, strengthens the bond that my person can hold me and we enjoy the music. The problem, we are enjoying the music only in our ears because we have earphones. What about we move our feet? I'm not saying you learn styles, TikTok styles. No, sometimes learn how to just hold your person, so that even when you go to weddings, parties, people will not be saying that is the couple that don't know how to dance. No, be that couple that know how to hold each other. Music does not just flow like that. It has to be involved with you too. Imagine, I know you're feeling that feeling of being held when that your favorite song is singing. Imagine that. Now learn how to dance. Hobbies. Let me ask you a question. Do you have to share the same hobbies with the loved ones? Because as for me, if I did a lady who loves reading, I hate reading. I hate reading. If I date a lady who loves, or maybe, what can I say? Anyway, let me not promote myself, but I'm saying there are times that you might date someone who you don't share hobbies. Does that mean you are not compatible, or they are not for you? Because some of us are pretending. Me, I don't pretend. I hate it. Like me, I hate friends. Okay, not friends. I hate visitors who always come. And then you find I date a lady who has a lot of visitors. I'm like, how? Some dislikes, some likes, and my dislikes. So I think we need to normalize that I might be in love with you, but I don't share your hobbies. I don't share you going to swimming. You want to go to swimming? I can take you. I have no problem with that. I can take you. Sit there. You swim. Okay? I love to go hiking. You can take me. Stay there on the bottom of the hill or the mountain. Then wait for me to come. At least you participated. You need to support your person hobbies as much as you don't like them. Are we together? Like me, I love watching podcasts. Sometimes it's nice, just pretend you are there, take your phone, scroll as I listen my things. But that doesn't mean we need to like the same thing. Not liking the same thing doesn't mean we are not compatible. Are we together? We will find a place to compromise.